Nigeria's state television made the happy announcement, and the Nigerian government confirmed that they've struck a deal with Boko Haram for a ceasefire and the release of more than 200 kidnapped schoolgirls.
Already, the terrorists have announced a ceasefire in furtherance of their desire for peace.
The young women, aged 13 to 20 years old, were abducted from their school more than 6 months ago. The United States couldn't confirm whether a deal had actually been made. To add even more doubt, the leader of Boko Haram hasn't mentioned a ceasefire. And the negotiations between Nigeria's government and the Islamist militants were conducted by a previously unknown member of the group.
This has been going on for a little while. The State Department said it a couple of days ago, and there was a Washington Post report on how there are about 1,000, perhaps, of these Christians from the mountain that were taken down, and the State Department says maybe up to 4,000 women and girls who have been abducted by ISIS.
And this is the fourth English language digital edition of their barbaric acts, where they put horrific photos so that everybody sees that this is the part of their campaign. And now we see this glorification of sexual slavery, of saying that it's written in Sharia law that men are allowed to take the women, the concubines of the infidels, and they have forced marriage, sexual slavery, and selling girls as young as 8 years old, and they say that that's their right according to their law.
Top-secret U.S. military space plane has landed in California after its longest mission, nearly 2 years spent orbiting above Earth. It was the third spaceflight for the unmanned X-37B, which resembles a miniature version of the NASA space shuttle, but its mission has been shrouded in mystery.
The British Army is training Kurdish fighters in Iraq, hoping to give them an edge in their battle against Islamic State.
In this course, the British trained us to use the machine gun. We have learned how to fire this weapon and, God willing, we can now use it against the enemy.
So far, Britain has sent 40 machine guns, but the Kurds want heavier weapons to fight the militants, who now control vast areas in Syria and Iraq.
The Pope came out smiling, but the final vote on the Synod's deliberations showed deep divisions. A draft document at the halfway point of the two-week gathering included an unprecedented acceptance of gays. The final version was watered down to people with homosexual tendencies must be welcomed with respect and delicacy. But even that failed to get the required two-thirds majority vote. Two paragraphs dealing with divorce suffered the same fate.
These paintings are among the oldest in the world, a window into the minds of our ancestors. They were found decades ago in caves in Indonesia. But recently, scientists have managed to date them. The paintings are much older than anybody expected, causing scientists to rethink the history of early human creativity.
On the right here we have a hand stencil, and the minimum age for that hand stencil is 39.9 thousand years. And this is the oldest hand stencil in the world. And on the left here we have a depiction of a Barbarossa pig deer, and the minimum age for that painting is 35.4 thousand years ago.